welcome back to my channel. My name's Sarah and I'm going to talk to you today about the things I've made during the month of March. So first up, I'll start with what I'm wearing, and both items here are things that I made during March. The first one I'm wearing is the Agnes top by Tilly & Buttons. So I got this top and the fabrics. I got the pattern and the fabric at the Knitting and Stitching show when I went there last month. The fabric is from Fabrics Galore, and it is the most amazing Sugar Skulls fabric on this sort of pale mint green. Hopefully you can see that okay. And I did the version with the long sleeves and the ruching on the front, just to give a bit of detail. Really pleased with this top. It's actually really lovely and cozy. The fabric's really nice and warm. And yeah, it fits really beautifully. I think I cut the size 2 and fits great. So I definitely plan to make a few more of these. And then I also have this kind of skirt with these sort of braces that I was doing some pattern testing for, and really love this. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did, but yeah, it's really lovely. It's got a zip that kind of zips all the way up the front, and then these fasten on with buttons. So yeah, really love that. So this pattern is by Kommatia Patterns or Kommatia Patterns, I'm not quite sure how you say it. I'll put a link in the description box so you can go and have a look at all their lovely patterns. They've been churning them out, lots and lots of new releases. So I've done this one and a few others. So they're all starting to appear on the website now, which is great. So the next make I wanted to show you, this is another Agnes, and I've kind of changed it up a little bit. I've put some stretch lace on for the sleeve, so just sort of created a little cap sleeve, and again I've done the ruched neckline. And I made this for a trip to see Secret Cinema Moulin Rouge, which I went to with a friend a couple of weeks ago, and I just needed a little top to go underneath. Kind of had an underbust corset and I just needed a top to go under that, and this worked perfectly. Really pleased with this. Just looked lovely, and I actually used some of this lace to kind of tie around the corset as well, just to tie it all in together. Really pleased with that one. And another pattern that I've been testing for Kommatia Patterns, if that's how we're saying it, was this beautiful Batwing dress. And just really kind of slouched jersey dress, long sleeves, but with the Batwing. Really easy to wear, but looks fab. You know, really comfy. So yeah, really pleased with how that turned out. Just found this jersey in my stash actually, and yeah, love it. Really pleased. So that's just been released as well, so you can check that pattern out as well. So another one of my makes for March was the Palazzo trousers that I was testing for Kommatia Patterns again. I think I briefly showed you them, a brief glimpse in my last video. So I made them in this crepe de chine, which was fairly cheap, but that's kind of the fabric that was recommended, and I thought it would have a nice drape to it. It was a little bit tricky to work with. It was quite fray, and it just was quite slippery and that sort of thing. So I probably wouldn't make it again in the same fabric, but the pattern's lovely actually. They look really smart on. I think the actual silhouette looks lovely. They're quite high-waisted as well, and they've got darts in the front, and then they've got these lovely pockets in the side. What I do plan to do is make them again, and I've got this khaki, which is actually a stretch crepe. It's got a thicker weight to it, but I was gonna I bought some more of this fabric, so I was gonna try and make them in that fabric. What I've made here, so this is only, well, it's probably 3/4 or so finished. So this is one of my Make 9 patterns. It's the Lazu trousers, which I've been promising to make for ages, and I'm just up to the kind of waistband stage. In fact, they're pretty much there. They just need the buckles and all of the little belt loops put on, but there's about 10 of them. So still a little way to go, but I will show them off properly in my April video. Again, this is another one that I have made, but I can't really show you properly. This is another pattern that I've been tested, but I'll just waft it past you and show you that properly in April. And then lastly is what I'm calling my Paris dress. So I'm heading to Paris for my mum's 70th birthday in a couple of weeks, and I wanted to make a really special dress that, you know, I could wear out there, that you know, we can, when we go out for dinner, that I can wear it then. I also decided that I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So this is one of the dresses from the cocktail hour that Vogue Patterns and McCall Pattern Company are doing. So if you haven't seen this already, I'll pop a link below just so you can see what everyone's doing. So there's this little link that just shows all of the patterns that are included. This one immediately leapt out to me. It's just my style, you know, a big full circle skirt, nice nipped in at the waist. So yeah, really love this one, and the actual pattern is V8997. So it's got, I've chosen to make this version here. So it's, you know, it actually looks quite a day dress here, but I chose to make it in black. Not only am I going to wear it to Paris, but I'm doing a choir performance next week, and we've been asked to wear black smart clothes, and I couldn't think of anything that I've made that's all black. So I thought, oh, do you know what, I'm going to make a dress. And so actually, while I did intend to make this in a different fabric, I ended up making it in a black cotton sateen, so slight stretch to it. So this is the dress, and I'll insert a little clip of me wearing it. And I lined it in a navy, just a sort of navy and polyester lining. And just for a bit of interest, on the hem of the lining, I've bound it with silver bias binding, which is so cute. Really pleased with that. So actually, if I do twirl around, or, you know, when I move my leg over, you're going to just see just a little hint of that, just as a little bit of difference. But yeah, really love this. I had to adjust the pattern quite a lot actually, which I don't tend to have to do usually, but I took in probably 2 inches maybe from the back, sort of towards the waist, just to nip it in a little bit more. And I also completely changed how the princess seam over the bust worked, because it was just sitting really high up and just didn't look right at all. So yeah, I kind of manipulated that, played around with that, and it's sitting much nicer now. Oh, and the other change I made was I didn't use a normal zipper. I chose to use an invisible zip, just because I prefer the look of that. And I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, really pleased with this one. Can't wait to wear it for both the choir performance and in Paris. So those are all of my makes for the month. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing them. There's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about before I go, and I'm going to probably do a separate video on this once I've got all of my fabric, but just because the discount code is going live, I thought I'd share it with you. So there is a company in Bristol called Flojo Boutique, and I'll pop the details below. They are doing a sew-along over the Maybank holiday. So they've got a pattern here called the Belle swimming costume. So it's a really kind of retro one. It's got a halter neck and ruching. On their website they've got some really adorable prints. So they've got sort of a watermelon print, which is the one I've chosen. They've got leopard print, a really lovely kind of Art Deco fan design, really, really lovely swimwear fabrics. So you can get everything you need to make this on their website. You need clear elastic and you need waistband elastic and that sort of thing. And you can also buy the pattern. And what's amazing is they've given me a discount code for the month of April. So put the details in the description below. And you can get 15% off this swimwear products online during the month of April, so that's brilliant. And there's a sewing party, as I mentioned. The hashtag is sewflojobelle, and again I'll pop the details below so you can see all of those. But yeah, really exciting. Can't wait to make this, and thanks to the guys at Flojo for sending me the pattern. Really, really pleased with that. So yeah, can't wait to get making. So that will definitely be part of either April or May makes. So that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a little thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye-bye.